At the nation's top office, President Park met with the preparatory committee for unification, the sixth of its kind, earlier this Thursday. Well, dominating the talks were the usual importance of cross-border relations and addressing Pyongyang's humanitarian issues, but there was also a new agenda brought up during the meeting. For more on what was discussed at today's session, our presidential office correspondent Hwang Sung joins us from Cheong Wa Dae. Now, Sung, the key agenda items of the meeting today.
Pyongyang, today's meeting was aimed at reviewing the progress made in unification preparation over the past year. President Park opened the session by saying that the two Koreas must work on expanding the inter-Korean channel that was secured through their landmark agreement reached in August. But the meeting was also an opportunity to touch upon the ongoing history textbook controversy in the nation, with the president stressing that a solid sense of history is essential for reunification.
통일이 되어도 우리의 정신은 큰 혼란을 겪게 되고 중심을 잡지 못하는, 그래서 결국 사상적으로 지배를 받게 되는 그런 기막힌 상황이 발생할 수도 있을 것입니다.
The comment comes as the government is preparing to retake control over history textbook publishing for secondary schools starting in 2017. The move has sparked controversy across the nation. The government says the move will eliminate what it calls left-leaning content in existing books, while some call it a challenge to democracy. President Park also revealed plans to increase government support for inter-Korean people-to-people exchanges in areas like culture, sports, and history. She said resolving Pyongyang's humanitarian issue and building infrastructure in the north is vital for bringing the Koreas together.
남북 교류 협력 사무소를 설치하고 이를 통해서 보건 의료라든가 재난 안전, 지하 자원을 비롯해서 남북 모두에게 이익이 되는 분야로 협력을 확대해 나가기를 기대합니다.
The president also said reunification cannot be achieved by Seoul's solitary efforts. She said the support of not only countries like the United States and China, but also European and Southeast Asian nations with diplomatic ties with the North is vital. And there was also a message for North Korea. President Park urged Pyongyang to return to the long-stalled six-party nuclear talks and to abide by its earlier commitments with the international community. To quote the president, she said true peace on the Korean peninsula can only be achieved when the North Korean nuclear issue is resolved. Pyongyang?